Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, wherever you guys are in the online space. So, for those of you who are new, my name is Rosaline. I am a digital business owner and a mentor. So, we are back again for our daily Go Live challenge. And today we will be talking about overcoming negative programming. But before we dive into this topic, I would like to give a chance to my business partner to introduce a little bit about herself for our viewer that don't know us yet. Hi, Sis Teresa. Good afternoon, sis.
Hi, good afternoon. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in this beautiful world. My name is Teresa. I'm digital business owner and a mentor. And yes, we're here and again in our day 33 on our 90-day challenge. And we're gonna be sharing about um, overcoming the negative pro programming.
Yes, so overcoming overcoming negative programming. So these are those thoughts, and beliefs that whisper, like for example, that you are not good enough or you'll never succeed. It's the voice that keeps you stuck or that keeps us stuck. It's the voice also that like that we develop our doubt belief to yourself or to ourselves, and that we are afraid to move forward. But here is the truth: those thoughts are not your reality. These are just the story we've been telling ourselves based on our past experience, like the people around us when we grew up, that they always judging us, they always tell us, but they don't have that control. You have the power to rewrite those your story, rewrite those negative beliefs, negative thoughts that we heard and in your past experience. So how for me, I would say how I've been working on overcoming negative programming in my life. For example, we would start with awareness first. Is like based on my experiences, I had to recognize the negative thoughts for what they are untrue. you know I started paying attention to those moments when doubts or fear crept in. Awareness is the first steps to change. So on my experience, it's like a lot of negativity. Like for example, they said, you were born poor, you'll die poor." So I always said, what they're talking about, what they mean. But instead I said, no, I was born poor, I will die rich. So you have the power to rewrite those story. For example, like they would say that you you will get pregnant once you go to before you turn 18. When you turn 16, you will get pregnant. So I passed that. I said, no, I will get pregnant when I want to. They cannot dictate yourself, they cannot dictate your mind. But of course, not a lot of people that have the power to rewrite their life. There is so many people that whatever they say, it happens. But always remember, whatever other people say, whatever they reprogram into your mind, they don't have that control. You look instead ask that and rewrite your story. Second is rewriting the script.
Okay, one of the steps of overcoming negative is rewriting the script. Like I replace those limiting beliefs with positive affirmations. For example, when I caught myself thinking I can't do this, that usually our first thing if we're gonna do things that not it's not familiar for us. When first thing we do is I can't do this, or if you go somewhere else, you're scared, like me, I every time I go somewhere else that I'm not familiar, I've said I'm scared of driving. But that beliefs really that you cannot really learn and grow if you let them let them control your mind that you cannot do this. So
Yes.
rewriting that script, because I know from the when I grew up, I always say I'm shy person. I don't go out in the society because people will say, look at me like, because it's on my subconscious mind. I already know that I'm not I'm not beautiful, and my family is not uh, financially stable, or not they're not really like, we're in the middle, in a lower class. So for me, on that beliefs, I always like hide, you know. That's sometimes we have to like let it go. So, and also like just whatever you have that past or belief, you have to rewrite that in order to learn and grow and improve our life, especially like I said, it's really takes time to reprogram our subconscious mind. But just, you know just keep doing it and practice, then it will it will reprogram that into a positive outcome.
Yes, you're right, And for me, sis, from based on my experience, I always say, for example, yeah, I'm new to this stuff that I'm doing. I always say, I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I can try. But of course, back then we don't know though. That's like part of our subconscious mind, part of rewriting ourselves, part of like the when it comes to belief or mindset. And then or sometimes like because we are human being and the reactions that we're afraid of, that we're scared, and like I'm not used to driving long distances, and oh my god, I said I gonna do this, I gonna do this.
Yeah,
So
the same thing with me. Like, I'm good when, if first time I just like really scared, like
yeah,
you're not familiar with the place, and then all this traffic, traffic rules.
yes, same.
So,
And one time I drove it anyway, and I get
mm-hmm.
there, and it's just because it's fast in a highway, and then like we have those so many excuses. But when I did try, it's just like I was so surprised and proud of myself. It's like I would say the first time I pumped gas, because here in the US we have to pump our gas, right? And then I was so proud of myself, and I thought, oh my god, I did it. But of course, in life, the hardest part in everything we do is the first, the first thing you do. It's just like a baby. Can you imagine when the baby first to stand up, or first time to move their head? That is the hardest part for them. But in life, it's the same way. It's just we have so many challenges that will hit us, and so many things that we have to overcome and do. It's just a matter of just do it. It's just
Just
the
like,
moment.
the first steps is hard to do, or it's
Yes.
that's the first thing. It's really hard.
Yeah, and the more you refuse it, and you're not gonna learn from it, and then the more and then you don't know, before you even realize it's not that bad. It's just easy,
Like
put,
sometimes, like you're overthinking things, and then you find out
yeah,
when you get there that we're like, I don't know why I was overthinking
and
this
then we was
stuff. But
it's in,
then when you get at the right time, you're like, that was nothing. So you're
yeah,
just all worried the whole time, and then
there is nothing to worry about.
yes, exactly.
So number six is surrounding yourselves with positivity. You know, actively sought out people, resources, and environment that inspires and uplifts you, for our viewers right now. There are the more positivity that you allow into your life, the less room there is for negativity to thrive. So always remember that, like the as what we mentioned yesterday, that your surrounding environment matters. So like if you are one of us, like we want to improve, we want to change our financial situations, we want to have freedom. So that's why we dive into the digital world and have the um uh, power to get out of our comfort zone, to start our own digital business, because we want to do something. So you have to really surround, because there is always negativity that we heard when we first started, because you're talking digital marketing, you're talking online space, there is all people without even knowing already judge. But for me, if those people that you hung out with, it's not gonna help you, it's not gonna lift you, you have the right to walk away. You have the power to
Not
remove them.
or not to entertain them.
Yes, and of course, we have the control of our life. For me, I rather
Mm-hmm.
be alone than having those fake surroundings. You
Or
know.
like all this you all you can hear there's complaining,
Yes.
and yeah, complaining most of the time, their job, you know. So I don't want to hear that, if you people keep complaining, because like I said, especially we know already that be grateful for everything you have, you know.
Yes.
When we read that book, I even shared that, well, one day at work, well, a few days, a few weeks ago, somebody was reading that book, the magic book, and I carried them on the production floor, and somebody saw it, like, oh my God, you're reading that. Like, yeah, it's like gonna be in our, like, part of our business, to how you change your mindset and manifestation, and like, oh my God, I did something, and that was a really good, nice book, and really changed, like, how he
Yes.
changed
Oh, we
his
have to
mindset
apply
too.
it. Yeah, we have to apply it into
Mhm.
our life. And
So,
for me, is as a person, I rather be like, for example, like me in my surroundings. I rather someone would tell me the worst word that you can tell me than being fake and telling me all the good things, even though it's not the truth. Because sometimes the truth hurts.
oh, that's why nobody wants to hear that,
Yeah.
because once you tell these people, you're gonna think that you're a dickhead, because you say something that, because and then you're a bad person because you tell them the truth. They don't want to hear that, you know.
Yes. Right.
That's the only that's and then you're gonna be the one that's
Bad.
gonna be a yeah, you're gonna be a forbidden child that nobody wants to be with you.
That's why I don't have big circles in my life, sis, because I am straight to the point. I am very, if I have something to say, I don't keep it. I will say it, no matter good or bad, but sometimes I try to be in a good way. If I think this is good, the effect would be good for someone, I would say it. I don't, I have no filter or pretend to be nice or fake, especially
Yeah.
if I care about someone. So that's why, of course, the fake people wouldn't want to be around me.
Yeah, but the thing with that though, if you say something that really helps them to grow, that's really for them. That's how that depends them how to
Take
take that, like whatever you want to say, to be a good one or a bad one. So if you think you're not right, or you're wrong, or whatever, take that as as just
take
just
that as motivational to grow,
mm.
to
And
keep.
also reflect that on whatever that person say anything, have a reflection of that on yourself. It's like,
Yeah, it's
why you said that to me, you know
for example, sis, and my experience when I was growing up, they call me, I was a kind of chubby, but I wasn't really big. They don't call my name, instead they call me pig, right? So yeah, so growing up, so I always, that's always in my mind, but I talked to myself and I said, once I turn 18, because they always said that you have to wait until you turn 18 because you're too young. I said to myself, once I turn 18, I'm gonna start exercise, I'm gonna watch what I eat, and I'm gonna be in a good shape, and then we will see who's gonna be the pig. But of course, I'm not that, I never go back and tell them into their face. But in
hmm
reality is that motivate me to keep going and keep exercise and push myself, because I don't want them to win.
yes, like
I
you
am
just wanna
of
like
my,
you just wanna do the action instead of telling them,
yes.
because like now they will see you how your body look like now. It's the
So
same thing with me when I grew up. When I grew up, I was like, there sometimes when at home they call me Inday. That's be like, but sometimes they call me Lapad or Pislatugilo. So yeah, at your age, you're young.
you believe that.
It really hurts. It really
It
hurts when
hurts.
Yeah, it hurts. So when I went, same thing when I went to college, they didn't really say direct to me, but I'm the only one that's have flat nose in our room. So for me, I'm so shy. That's why my English teacher, I never continue. I drop out. Because like for me, it's like why is like that? Why you always example these people that like flat nose and
But
so
for me,
it's kind of
sis, is
embarrassing.
that I use that to motivate myself as my motivation. All the negativity that they always tell me, all those negativity, I never really look. When I look back, it just make me laugh, because thank you. I appreciate all
Mm,
those, because I grow to become like this, to be stronger than before, like than they think about me. But of course, in the end, we don't really care what other people think. This is our,
exactly.
we do whatever we want, whatever makes us happy. That is just our shadow that keep whispering those negativity. But we are stronger than them. Oh, for our viewers who are watching, use that. No, I don't know what kind of environment or that you have. Always remember that you are stronger than that. You have the power to control, to of what you can take or what you don't want, you don't need in your life, and feel free to walk away. No, this is your life, it's your decision of whatever you want. If you wanna, you have the power to ignore them, walk away, and or just live, in that environment.
Yeah, because like your life, that's your choice, not them,
Yes.
not theirs. You live your life with your own terms, not them.
So number 4 is taking action despite fear.
So one of them is the taking action despite of fear. That's one of the how you overcoming negative programming. Sometimes the only way to silence negative programming is to prove it wrong by doing the things it says you can't. Fear only has a power if we let it stop us. So like an example, like like you want to go somewhere else, but your fear is higher or bigger, or that, but you have to do it, no matter what, you have to do it. So when I can't remember where I went, but at that time I need to go to the hospital, and I'm really scared with that, but I have to do it. Like, someday I need to learn, and I need to be strong to, like explore and learn something different. Because like kung sa ano lang tayo, kung you always like scared, wala tayong mararating.
Yeah.
Wala
You
tayong
don't
trust,
know.
wala tayong trust sa ating self. We cannot improve and grow more and be productive, anywhere in our life, because that's if we always have fear for everything we want to do. I mean, it's not a bad thing if you have fear, but at least you have to be aware also anything you want to do, because like I said, especially in our online business, it's okay to be fear if there's when you join something new, because sometimes you think it's a scam. So it's a right to be fair, but you have to do research also before that fear will stop you from joining the business. You
Yeah.
have to be uh, like Google it or search, and like how these people start this business, if it's really legit. You can really Google that anywhere. So
Yes.
just don't let that fear really stop you from growing and learning different things, or the opportunities in front of you.
Yes.
Just like I said, whatever is in that on your subconscious mind, start start changing that into, like you can't just change it, or I can't do this. I'm capable of this. I can do it. All those negative, positive talks to yourself, that subconscious mind will reprogram that into a positive one.
Yes. Yeah, you're right, sis. Like it's like our business. That's the good example. Before we take actions, we take actions, we research, we we get out of our comfort zone, because of course, and we make the decision to get out of the fear, to get out of our comfort zone. Because if we didn't get out of our comfort zone, we wouldn't be here. Because of course we are fear of failure, for example, despite of fear of failure, fear of getting scammed, or fear of what if I can't do this, all that fear that block us. That's why a lot of people, they don't even give a chance to watch our free workshop. When they see people doing advertise on social media, they automatically think we are scamming people. Always remember, for our viewers who's going to be watching this and get a chance to watch our advertise, that advertise that you saw on Facebook, they're not free advertising. So do you think we would make an advertise for that? It's not. Do you think it would be worth it? We all are came from different profession. We have our full-time job, but what we do is our full-time job is funded our business. So what we do is, because we are not comfortable of our situation and we want to change our situation right now, so we take actions, we search, we we do our own, as what they said, research. We get out of our comfort zone, we make that decision to change, and we jump in into the online world. We know that it's 100% legitimate based on our research. We ask God's for guidance if it's the right path for us, and then that's how we overcome our fear, and then stop those negative. We get out of that comfort zone, because not everyone have the power to do this, sis. And that's why
It's
here you can
yeah,
see it takes it's
it takes time.
yes, and it takes special people to do that. And for our business owners out there, business partners, I am so proud of them. You know why? Because they have the power to fight against the fear, all of the doubts, all of the negativity, to jump over that. And always remember, you are here in this business, you are already successful, because you are headed towards your dreams in life. So it's a big steps to take actions, to take actions registered to our website, watch the 20 minutes recording webinar, and then make a decision if this is for you. But before that, you already do your own research and you pray
Mm.
God's guidance, because always remember, those successful people, super, super successful inventor and successful in whatever they're doing, the famous, they believe in God, because without God's guidance, they have nothing, you know? Because we might not be able to see them, but we know where they're guiding us.
And
So,
also, like, when people, they cannot, they if they wanna take action, that's the one that they wanna really change their life, their lifestyle. Because like I said, they more priority is their family, their loved ones, because like I said, we're not gonna be here forever, and you're not gonna get those time back if you already lose
yes,
those years, especially when you have kids. You just keep working 12 hours, or how many hours, two jobs, and then you just ignore the milestone on your kid's life. Those
yes, you're right.
days, those
Yeah.
those time, it won't come back anymore. So that's the reason why a lot of people here in our business, they jump on this opportunity to get their time back with their families, before everything is just
And have the
late.
financial freedom, because once you
Mm.
get out of your list, they opens a lot of opportunity. You can do a lot to have that time. Yes, what you said, you have the time freedom to be able to spend your life, because we are not here to just work and sleep and pay your bills. We are meant to be here because we all have purpose in life. So that's why, like for our topic here, since it's overcoming negative programming, that was the journey that we shared. You have to take one step at a time, because the more you get out of your comfort zone, the more you take actions, and the more you one step at a time. Because always remember, every step you do, it's every step you get out of your comfort zone, it's also the steps to open doors that builds your confidence, that builds a lot in your life, in your journey, and in business. That's why I am so proud of our whoever take actions and be in our community, because we can see a proven system that really works. Because in our community, you can see thousands of people's life changes because of this opportunity, and we all headed towards there. So imagine, sis, if back then we didn't take actions, we wouldn't be here. We'll be in the same
Yeah. The
situation.
same situation,
Right.
sleep, work,
And that's
and you could, yeah, you won't even like it really changed, how your mindset, how you face all those challenges. And
yes,
really, it really helps us, our personal growth, not just the business, it really helps a
we
lot
grow a lot,
when you, yeah,
yes. So
it's
for
true.
our viewers right now, we have these three questions for you, and we hope in our episode here that you have takeaways, that you little takeaways that you can apply into your life. Every little thing you can pick up a day that adds up. So for my questions for you, takeaway questions: have you ever struggled with negative programming? Comment below, and we will be happy to learn from you and inspire other people as well. And we all, as what we said, take one step at a time. And then what steps have you taken to overcome it, and what's holding you back? So all of us, we all go through this. But what was one steps? If you think back and look back, what was the one steps that you did, and what's really holding you back? The why you are not moving and why you are staying. So we will be happy to learn from you and inspire other people as well. So for our viewers right now, do you have anything to add on this before we end our go live?
Yes, and today is Tuesday, and we have our
Oh
free live
yes.
free live webinar. And then, like I said, if you're really interested to know our business, you can join by registering in our website. You can see in the front of the screen. You just enter your name and email address, and we will send you the link to join our free live webinar. And I know it's sometimes it's 90 minutes long, but if you don't have time for that, you just watch our 20 minutes replay. And if you're interested more, just follow the next steps. And if you have more question, we can reach out one of us, and we will try to help and guide you along the way.
Yes, that's it. Perfectly said. So if you are interested to change your life, as so as Teresa mentioned, just follow the steps and continue, or reach out to us if you have any questions after watching the free workshop. So we will be back again tomorrow. Thank you everyone for keep supporting us.
Thank you,
We love
everyone.
you all, and
Yes.
God bless you.
God bless. Bye.
Bye.